Oh my gosh, I'm about to bust.
God damn, boy.
Spit on it.
Bro.
Dunda 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 dunda. Shut up! So Kanye Leroy West has been on some absolute city boy stuff lately, and has pretty much gone off the absolute deep end. I'm gonna make it absolutely clear I do not support or condone any of his actions or behavior, and all of the actual hate speech he has been spewing has been shown to have real world consequences. And it's very upsetting to see, especially from a fan's perspective. I've been a huge fan of Kanye West's work ever since his remix of Victory Royale, so he's very near and dear to my heart, having such a huge effect on my life, and I've been genuinely sad to see him go down this path of absolute lunacy. But, and there's a huge but and a however with it, some of it's a little bit funny. Chill, not the Jewish cuck, but some of his other harebrained schemes that seem to have come out of a Looney Tunes cartoon. Like the fact that Mr. West seems to be building a literal cult, and he wants to make a city alongside that cult. Kanye West wants to build his own mini-city called the Ecosystem. That is the most Kanye name ever. Two Yeezy sources say West's plans for his own small universe has been in the works for years, describing it as a self-sustained enterprise that would have its own branded products and services. Immediate red flags. You're telling me that an eccentric former billionaire, wants to develop an isolated city named after him and supplied by products that are made by him. Bro, I don't like to use this word very often because actual idiots use it to make themselves sound smarter, but that is the definition of late-stage capitalism. Or, you know, that is the start of an eccentric cult surrounded by a godlike figure. Jesus! Do you think he actually thinks he's Jesus Christ? I think he does sometimes, you know. Kanye West might have ambitions for running for president. Yeah, that's all they're gonna be from now on, my lad, ambitions. In the midst of all the chaos from West past month, his team has filed a slew of trademark applications that would allow West to create his own mini-community, or as West intends to call it, the ecosystem. West's plans for his own small universe has been in the works for years. Two Yeezy sources confirmed to Rolling Stone. The sources describe it as a self-sustained enterprise that will have its own branded homes, retail stores that sell ecosystem branded food items and beverages. Kanye is bringing back segregation. I bet you have to fill out an application before you can even enter one of these homes or this ecosystem. Mr. Goldman, thank you so much for coming in. We've just been reviewing your application. To be honest with you, you're the perfect candidate. You know, you've got no criminal record, stable employment for the past 20 years, and you've got a home in upstate New York that you can put up as collateral. Yes. Well, I don't see why we can't move forward with this application. Wait a minute. Mr. West? Move. Of course, sir. Yes, no problem. I can smell what you are. The plan is serious, with arrangements to launch the first campus as early as next month, one source says. Eventually, West hopes to establish these mini-communities across the country, the source says, so they can rise up and praise me as their God King. West's vision is on par with Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos, all bad people, adding that West is adamant on creating something equally as world-changing. He's trying to do shit that people couldn't even conceive of, and he's trying to make it happen. Yeah, most people can't conceive of it because most people are on medication. Kanye is having a cup of coffee and playing with his psychosis to bring all of this insane deranged stuff out. He doesn't need any mind-expanding drugs. He just does it all natural. Give me a whiteboard, give me a marker, and let my brain do the work. They explain he comes from a good place. It's definitely his goal that everything that people touch that is his is a good thing and that has a good impact on the world. All signs point to the venture being called the Ecosystem, as West Teams has registered a website domain for the name, complete with a mail server. It's possible the name could also change, as West is known to switch up plans at the last minute, and trademark have also been filed for, I can't read that, Wizyverse, and the Yeezyverse. If I could throw my hat in the ring, I am so up for the Yeezyverse. That's awesome. Where's he gonna build this? He's gonna have to build it in like a cheap plot land in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Yeah, well, you see, we've been in this town for 30 plus years, and then this fellow named Kanye came down and he built this town. Calls it a Yeezyverse. At first I had my reservations, you know, because he's black. But then we got to speaking and we're a lot more like-minded than you'd think. We both supported Trump. We both have ambitions that are greater than our own designs. And you know, we both hate those filthy West teased the idea on his own self-sustained enterprise in mid-September when he appeared on a CNBC to explain why he severed relationship with Gap and to hint that that might terminate his Adidas deal too. Following West's anti-Semitic remarks, Adidas said it was putting its partnership with West under review. On Friday, Balenciaga announced that it had severed its relationship with West, despite the rapper's close relationship with the French fashion house creative director Dimena. You know, this really pisses me off. Why do you high fashion rich people have such stupid goddamn names? Ye West? Dimena? I have to learn ancient Latin just to have a conversation with one of you asses. During the interview, West spoke about building his own castle, saying he was tired of having to answer to realtors, boards being frozen out of business discussions, and his designs allegedly ripped off, having his team members poached. West himself has been accused of borrowing designs from emerging designers without their knowledge. Question, does he mean like literal castle? That'd be so cool if he did though. Like building his own brand out of an ancient medieval castle? That's some real Kanye shit. Well, Mr. Goldberg, it seems like you're the perfect applicant to enter our castle. I'm not doing that joke again. Instead, West said he wanted to build his own company and purchase his own factories, boasting that his new private school, Dunder Academy, would focus on bringing the American economy back, starting with our children. It's worth mentioning, if you have any time, please look up the Dunder Academy. It's a school that Kanye started. No, Kanye is not indoctrinating children into his way of thinking. He started that school because he cares about people. Oh, it's a little weird that the school's invite only, and the applicants have to be approved by Kanye? I don't know about this, man. We are focusing on engineering for our species. Oh, bro, that language is so weird. You do not say that phrase unless you're in the same line of thinking as something that rhymes with Riddler. That's what he was called in the Scooby-Doo universe. What's the thing we need the most? Food. We are engineering food, he told CNBC, adding that Dunder Academy students would also be learning automotive software and shelter engineering. That must be the greatest high school education you can get. 4 years and you could learn how to be an engineer, a software developer, and an automotive expert. Days after his CNBC appearance, West Company Mascot Holdings filed numerous trademark applications to create the framework of a mini community. Trademark attorney Josh Groban tells Rolling Stone. This is a bunch of filler. Filings indicate that West plans to create a variety of services under the ecosystem umbrella, such as consulting services for nutrition, beauty, interior design, and public relations firm. The ecosystem has filings that would establish a production arm for movie, television, radio programs, as well as online media that features information on a recording artist in the fields of beauty, fashion, modeling, acting, music, and the arts. Step 1, establish my own community. Step 2, indoctrinate all of the children into that community through my education. Step 3, create the media that they are allowed to watch and follow. Step 4, we all wear matching robes. Step 5, we pray. Step 6, we ascend! There's also plans and filings that's indicating charitable service that include biological cloning. What the fuck? You're so extra, bro. Can you just feed homeless people? Fucking biological cloning. Reproductive health care, children's education, and supporting members of the United States military. West's vision is born out of his sincere desire to make the world a better place, such as creating his new technology like the STEM player and offering a new approach to education with Dunder Academy. There's a saying that he would say, which is like, Yeezy makes life easy. I think his ideal vision is, let me use where I've come from and what I've achieved to spread the good in the world. More filler. It's unclear where West plans on building his first campus, but Atlanta could be a likely choice, considering Young Thug recently offered West his 100-acre plot of land after West vented that Gap and Adidas had allegedly failed to fulfill contractual obligations to build Yeezy stores. Really, Kanye? Really? Is that why you guys separated? It was a mutual choice. They didn't just dump you. Adidas didn't literally make you go from a billionaire to a 400 millionaire. Oh, okay, mate. Well, there's clearly a long way before the ecosystem fully comes to life. This isn't West's first time trying to create his own city. The artist shared plans for an eco-village in 2020, which failed to materialize, but would have largely focused on building a self-sustained community of mothers and children. What? No, Kanye, don't start a community of just women and children. That would be creepy, Kanye. According to West, there would have been an educational component to the ranch. Oh my God, dude, that's alarm bells. With dwellers generating income from the community for growing their food, goods, mushroom plastics, and creating wild craft and herbal products. Around this time, he was also building a prototypes of Yeezy shelters, a large dome structure crafted from wood and metal material. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Someone needs to get the rest of Kanye's money away from him. This dude is gonna end up building an armed cult with 10 million bastard children and taking over the US. Kanye, I love you. Please please give me your card. Or at least give me Kim's number so we can discuss your mental health. Please give me Kim's number. Please, Kanye, please. Legally, you have to subscribe. That is all from me. Love you all. Bye-bye, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.